In the summer of 1940, Britain faced invasion. And the RAF's most important weapon wasn't a fighter plane. It was a communication system that could see the enemy coming and move faster than they could. Even with early radar, simply detecting enemy aircraft wasn't enough. Getting that information to fighter pilots fast enough was its own massive challenge, since by the time data reached them, the target had often already moved. A radar station might spot a formation at 80 miles out, but by the time the report reached the pilots, those aircraft could already be overhead. Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding, commander of RAF Fighter Command, solved this by building a hierarchical reporting chain, a network that would later be named simply the Dowding System, in his honor. It became the world's first wide-area ground-controlled interception network, covering the skies all the way from northern Scotland to the south coast of England. Radar stations along the coast, known as Chain Home, could detect German aircraft while they were still forming up over France, giving Britain crucial advance warning. That information was telephoned into a central filter room at RAF Bentley Priory, where operators plotted every report onto one large map. From there, the picture was relayed by phone, down through group headquarters, then sector stations, who finally radioed instructions directly to the fighter pilots in the air. Here's the surprising part. The world's most advanced air defense network ran on the same kind of telephone lines people used to call their local post office. No satellites, no computers, just operators, telephones, and a giant table-sized map, relaying enemy positions across the country in minutes. The radar wasn't perfect though. Chain Home stations faced out to sea and provided little to no coverage once aircraft crossed inland over Britain itself. To fill that gap, the Royal Observer Corps tracked aircraft inland using nothing more than binoculars, ordinary citizens watching the skies, becoming a vital part of one of the most advanced defense networks in the world. This early warning gave RAF commanders enough time to get their fighters into position before German raids even arrived, effectively multiplying the impact of Britain's fighter force as if they had 3 times as many aircraft, letting a smaller force repeatedly hold off larger German formations. The system worked brilliantly by day, but it wasn't built for night. Once the Blitz began and German bombers shifted to night raids, the entire ground-controlled approach proved wholly inadequate, leaving Britain's cities far more exposed after dark than they'd been during the daylight battles. Despite the system's success, Dowding clashed with other commanders over tactics, and in November 1940, against his own wishes, he was removed from command, just months after the network he built had helped win the most critical air battle of the war. No satellites. No computers. Just radar masts, telephone wires, volunteers with binoculars, and a giant map in a quiet room outside London. One of the most important communication networks most people have never heard of. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe for more from Signal History.